Wake up, goddamnit. Mac in the morning up in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin' on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and mackin' on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be poppin' shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking back Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spittin' 5 flows. Put on for my city, Mac in the morning show. Alarm going crazy, breath stinking, still yawning. Roll the blunt and sparked it up and grab my phone, Mac in the morning. They tuning in to watch a real nigga talk that shit for real. That's why I tell it like it is, I give a fuck about how you feel. I motivate, congratulate, I never hate on none of my niggas. I can show you how to get the bag, no beefing with them niggas. I'm the underdog that got on top. I went up like an astronaut. I do this for my people in the struggle, didn't have a lot.
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin' on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and mackin' on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be poppin' shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking back Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spittin' 5 flows. Put on for my city, Mac in the morning show. I'm getting to it early, talking shit like I'm Miss Pearly. Salute to all the dudes, black hearts to all my girlies. If you fake, you can't relate. I'm doing me, I'm being great. My conversations giving game and it'll take me any place. Plus I'm flyer than a bitch too. We stink like doo doo. Icy than a motherfucker, colder than an igloo. The energy is lit from 9 to 10. We be wildin' out. Just tune into the live, leave a comment and I shout you out.
Yeah, man.
Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it.
Yeah, man.
Mackin' on Monday, I stand on business with it.
Yeah, man.
Came up from trapping and mackin' on a hoe.
Yeah, man.
Now I be poppin' shit on my morning show.
Yeah, man.
Waking back Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief.
Yeah, man.
I'm higher than life and them haters underneath.
Yeah, man.
Freestyles on Fridays, they spittin' 5 flows. Put on for my city, Mac in the morning show. There we go. Wake and Bake Wednesday. Hell yeah. There we go. Looking fly and devil now. Looking real Mac-tastic. There we go. All right.
Did the audio just now come through?
Huh?
I don't know. Something's going on with the audio on this thing.
Yeah.
We're good though, I think.
All right. Put your headphones on that way you can hear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, keep the headphones on so you can always hear the stream.
Cool.
So good morning, everybody just now tuning in, man. Salutes and Black Hearts. What's up on Wake and Bake Wednesday? Shit, you know what I'm doing, man. I got the Zod in the air, putting it up, you know what I'm saying, smoking real good. Mount St. Clair, what's going on? Moose Knuckle, what it do, my boy? Good morning, everybody just now tuning in. So I want to know, man, can you date somebody with different religions? If your partner is different, got a different religion than you, can you fuck with them? And they're a Christian, if they're what the fuck? If they're a Buddha and you're a Muslim, can y'all do that? Can y'all deal with somebody who's a different religion? What's up, Reese? What it do, Reese? Moose Knuckle back up in this thing. Can y'all deal with, if your spouse was a different religion, could you date them? You know what I mean? Could you date them? Me personally, I don't really. I guess the question of the day, would they be able to deal with me and my religious beliefs? Because I'm not really into none of that. So, like, I probably won't. I ain't gonna say and I won't go to church with you, but I ain't finna be there no every motherfucking Sunday. You could believe that. What's up, Nicole? You could believe that. I ain't gonna be there no every Sunday. I get up and go with you every now and again, but you know, I just really believe in God, and that's all I really believe in. All that other stuff, man, is kind of too far-fetched for me. I just believe in the Creator, and that's all I need to believe in, me personally. But I think I guess it depends on how the other person, if they're pushing it on me, no, I wouldn't do it. If they pushing it on me, I wouldn't do it. Danita Rebels, what's going on? Christina Collins, good morning to everybody just now tuning in, man. Salutes at Black Hearts. But if they pushing it on me, nah, I wouldn't be able to do it at all. You know what I mean? But if it's, okay, this what you believe, this what I believe, long as it ain't no tug of war, long as it ain't no power struggle, I'm cool with it. But could y'all do that? You know, some people couldn't do that. Some people couldn't deal with a person if they have different religious views. I guess it depends on how deep you are into that. That's how I really look at it. How deep you are into it. LaShawn Smith, what's going on? Good morning, everybody tuning in. Sunshine, Danita. Can y'all see the stars? We got stars yet? I think we've been shadow banned. I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I went crazy last week and went off on this motherfucker, man, I think I got reported and got shadow banned. They done took my stars away. They trying to not let me make no money on Facebook, but it is what it is. Shout out to everybody just now tuning in on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you're on YouTube, like or subscribe to the page. But let me know, can you date someone, can you deal with someone who got different religious views? You know what I'm saying? Danita says, no, I don't. What's up, Kente? What's up, Cuzzo? Hey, mama, what's going on, mama? Love you, mama. Mama, big mama. Big mama got a birthday coming up. Cancer's in the building. Love you, mama. Jasmine Davis, I want to be evenly yoked with the right man. They said they don't see the stars. No stars yet. No stars yet. Jazz says she wants to be, Jazz looking for that perfect man that they don't create. But it's all good, Jazz. Goddamn, go get it. Go get him, Jazz. Go get him, Jazz. Ain't none of them. But equally yoked, evenly yoked. Is everybody all the way evenly yoked, Jazz? Some days you might have more yoke than him. Some days he might have more yoke than you. Ain't that how it goes sometimes? And it can't always be, you know. We want it to be even. I guess we want it, long as it ain't the weight is over carrying you all the time. I think that's where we want it to be. I think that's what you mean, Jazz. I'm pretty sure that's because me and you talk all the time. I'm pretty sure that's what you mean. Like shit, if you are slacking, he pick up. If he's slacking, you pick up. You know what I mean? So like, and you ain't gotta explain yourself and do all that shit. Give us some switching on the cameras, Dave. Make sure you get us let them show them angles, man. Huh? Okay, I got you, Dave. This is one. Yeah, this is one. The middle is two. And 4 is you. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Dave is just now running the boards up in here today, y'all. So be patient with us. You know what I'm saying? It's just me and Dave in the cave. Brandon wasn't feeling well today. Tierney, look, he hit to the other camera. You know, Tierney, she had to handle some stuff with the kids today. So, you know, but we still making it shake. David Benton, what's up, DB? DB just dropped that new single, Pay For It, featuring Blue Cheese and myself. Go stream that thing right now. Bonnie Proctor says she don't see the stars. Danita says she sees the stars, I think. Damon Hooker, what's up, Carl? Holler at Lito's Lawn Care if you want your grass cut. So, could you date somebody that's different religion than you? Could you? Could you date somebody that's different religion than you? What's up, Dink? What it do, my boy? Could you date somebody that's different religion than you? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. For y'all that's deep into religion, if you a Christian, would you date a Buddhist, a Buddha person? If you a Muslim, would you date a Buddha person or a Christian person? Or what the fuck else is out there? What the fuck other? Christina says no. Danita says no, she don't see the stars. They done took my stars, man. They took my stars from my outburst last week, but it's all good. When real niggas talk, that's what they do to us. They try to silence us, but they can't silence me. They can't and they won't. They can't and they won't. But we'll eventually get them back, man. We just got to watch the lingo. I had to change everything. I can't say the F word. I got to say diddler. It's a lot of shit. I got to start saying allegedly. It's a lot of shit I got to switch up to keep this shit going because I can't let them take my bread. I can't let them take my bread. I can let them, mute me for a minute, but I won't let them take my bread. So I got to watch how I talk. You know what I'm saying? But would you date somebody in a different religion? Let me know. It's like, to some people, that's like race. Some people say they ain't dating outside their race. Some people say they ain't dating outside their religion. Christina says, no, she ain't doing it. She ain't doing it. And I definitely understand why. What's up, Bogart? Stay consistent, bro. I say, yeah, this shit going, fool. This is what we doing right here. This is what we doing. Mac in the morning, every Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. We about to start doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, too, except they going to be night shows. Tuesday going to be a music review, and Thursday gonna be a video review. They're gonna be based around music, all around music. And I might start doing a Saturday night about all relationship shit, all Mac shit. You know what I mean? I'm about to start, might be doing that on a Saturday night. About to crank it up, man. I'm about to give y'all more Mac. Religion is a pure lie. It's all based on control. I agree, Danita. It's just another, Danita, I think it's another gang. It's just like another gang. It's just like the police. That's why I said I don't care. As long as you ain't trying to force it on me, I don't care what you are. Because all I believe in is God. I don't really believe in all that other stuff. No disrespect to nobody who believes in what they believe in. You know what I mean? But I just believe in the Creator. He created all of us. All that other stuff, to what you believe, that's how much you choose to look into it. I don't choose to look that far. As long as I know I was created by one person, whether it be a man or woman or the Big Bang Theory, I think it's all still the same. Jewish people from Israel only date and marry within their religion. Yup. Hell yeah, they do, Luis. But you got to think, if you dating an atheist and you say praise God, you can't be over there looking at me all crazy. B, I agree. It's like a black man and a white girl, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Same. Bonnie said to date someone of a different religion is a personal decision. I wouldn't have an issue with it as long as you both are open, respectful, and willing to compromise. I agree, Bonnie, because that's what it takes first is an understanding. Steve says, for me, I think it would depend on the devoutness of my partner. I'm weighing in as a dude married to a woman who is an agnostic, maybe even an atheist. I'm probably best described as monotheist, meaning I believe there is one God and all religions are trying to get to know him. There are many paths up the mountain and none of them are wrong. Steve, I believe that's what I am. Now that you say that and put it in those words, yes, I believe there's one God. That's what I believe, bro. I just believe there's one creator who made us all that other stuff. No disrespect to nobody and what you believe, but I don't really get into that part of it. You know what I mean? I just believe in the one. You know what I mean? The big God. You know what I mean? And I believe we all are gods created within the image of the God that created us, whether it's an alien, a woman, or whatever. You know what I mean? This the big God. Hell yeah. But so that therefore with me believing that, it don't bother me if this person believe this or this person believe that. Now, I wouldn't be able to engage in too much probably conversations with them because at the end of the day, I believe what I believe. So
You know what I mean? You could tell me what you think till you blue in the face. You could even show me proof or whatever. But I feel like long as I believe in the big God, I feel like long as I believe in the big God, then I'm good. Who's the big God? It just like I said, whether it be man, woman, or alien, the Big Bang Theory, I believe in just one. And that's the big God. That's what I say, the big God. You know what I mean? Candy Ward, good morning. Kamari Moore, good morning. Good morning, everybody just now tuning in. Moose Knuckles said, I probably would date a person from a different religion. I mean, I believe in the creator, one God. I need a little Hindo calling me daddy, laughing my ass off. Salt is salt if you ain't hit it, if your own damn fault. That's right. Shanika Dixon, what's going on? Good morning. Bogart said that's all that matters. Hell yeah, that's what I think, man. That's just how I feel. If y'all fucking with the page right now, though, give me some salutes and black cards. And please, everybody right now, hit share. I need many shares as possible. I need this shit getting out there. Tony Bucks, good morning. Good morning, everybody just now tuning in. Happy birthday to all the cancers. Happy birthday to all the cancers. Shout out to all the cancers. You know what I mean? It's your time. Shout out to the cancers. You know, I'm a big sign believer. Julie Flowers, what's going on? Shout out to all the cancers out there. Dirty Red got the show coming up with Rich Homie Quan. He will be on the show to promote that thing. I'm gonna be helping him promote it throughout the whole time. I can't remember the date on it. Put the date in the comments, Dirty, and I'll talk about it. But Dirty Red does have Rich Homie Quan coming to the city. Shout out to Vibe Town. But yeah, would you date somebody outside of your religion? If you're a Christian, I'm sure most of the people that's on here is Christians and stuff. So would you date a Muslim? Would y'all do that? Could you date a Muslim? August 31st, Rich Homie Quan is coming to Knoxville, coming to the 865. Holla at your boy Dirty Red about tickets and more info, location, and all that good shit. And we will be giving you more scoop here on the show. Once the flyers and stuff get done, commercials and videos get done, we will be helping promote that. Hell yeah. Everybody hit share at the same time, though. Salutes and black hearts. Julie Flowers, could you date somebody outside your religion? If you are a Christian, would you date a Muslim? Would you date a Buddhist? Would you do that? Would you date a Jewish person? Me personally, like I said, don't matter to me. Just don't force none of that shit on me. Jason Akers, what up, Jason? Jason, I need that car in the video, bro. Soon as you got it available, let me know, bro. I need that whip in the video. We need that vet thing in the video. Shout out to my boy Jason Akers, be doing the bodybuilding and shit. Jason Akers look like goddamn Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, shout out to my boy Jason. Go watch him compete. He does the muscle bound shit. I don't know what the name of the competition is. I just know he be flexing. That motherfucker got veins popping out everywhere. Shout out to Jason. Good morning, everybody just now tuning in, man. Mac in the morning. This shit going down. Ain't no stars, so send me send me a cash out. Send me a deposit. Send me a little what the fuck donation. Buy a shirt. We got shirts, $20. Mac in the morning shirts. Apply me and shut the fuck up shirts. Volunteer Sounds hats for the $25. Question of the day, Richard Sutter. What's up, cuzzo? Could you date somebody outside your religion? If you're a Christian, would you date a Jew? If you're a Jew, would you date a Muslim? If you're a Muslim, would you date a Buddhist? Would you do that? Would you do that? Me, personally, like I said, I could, because I don't affiliate to any religion. I just believe in God. That's all I believe in. So, yeah, if you Jew, I'll date you. If you a Muslim, I'll date you. Yes, all of that. If you Christian, I'll date you, but don't push that shit off on me, though, because I believe what I believe. What it do? What's going on? It's Wake and Bake Wednesday, y'all. You know I'm blazing. Good blaze on a Wednesday morning. I had me a bagel this morning from Best Bagels. It's pumpernickel bagel on ham, egg, and cheese with a tomato on that bitch. It was great. It got some good old fresh water in the Stanley cup. When we get done, we're gonna do a motherfucking homemade smoothie with some sea moss in that bitch and a banana. Hell yeah. Try to do healthy. Try to stay healthy. Mac in the morning, though. What's going on with everybody? Would you date outside your religion? If you have one, or even if you don't have one, would you date outside your religion? Would you? I don't see no problem with it. But then it's to me, though, like I said earlier, it is like another form of separation to me. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they all believe in a creator. They all believe in a creator. They put the they have their, well, I only speak on what I know. I don't speak about shit I don't know. That's why I ask y'all questions and shit sometimes, because I want to know. Or I'll get on Google and something, you know what I mean, to just find the answer. But to me, you have the creator, and then everything, it says turn on your settings so we can send you some stars. So did they get, but we didn't turn them off. Yeah, we didn't turn them off, Tony. I think my content last week, some of the things I said, I think they got disabled. That's what I believe. I ain't for sure, but I believe they got disabled, bro. Because we've been trying to tell people to send them and ain't nobody seeing nothing. I see them on my page, though, Dave. When I make a post on Facebook, underneath it says send stars. Yeah, it says that. Let me see if I can go on Facebook right now from my phone and see if I can see the stream and see what it says. In the meantime, y'all let me know what y'all think about dating outside your no, it don't say it on this one. Yeah, it definitely don't say it from this one. That's crazy. So I wonder, it does it on my post though, Dave. Hold on, let me go down here and see if I can see one of my posts and just see. Yeah, here's one of my posts from 2 days ago. It's just a regular post, and it says at the bottom, give stars to support Mr. Mac Leroy Williams Jr. But it don't say that on my videos. It does not say that on my videos. So something going on. Moose Knuckles said, I don't discriminate. I probably would date, but as far as a relationship, long as we understand each other, maybe, right? Just another comment, because I find this shit fascinating. I think the biggest crossroad would be if a couple or two different religions have kids. If your commitment is your commitment to your family, meaning Trinidad's Car, thank you for the Cashapp. Appreciate that Cashapp. Is your commitment are you committed to the family, meaning you'll do what's best for your kids, or is it to your religion, meaning you'll push to raise your kids to believe as you do? Good question. And if you do believe in, I believe this is what you just said too, have kids is your commitment. Okay, even with that, with the kids part, Steve, how do they raise the kids? What religion do they raise them to be? If you got two different religions and done had a kid, what religion is the kid gonna be? Where does he or she go to church? You know what I mean? It's different crossroads down this path. You feel me? Bob Barker, what up, Rockford? What up, Mario? GJ Comer, I've dated outside my race. Colors don't make people inside, good or bad. I know that's right, GJ. But what about, see, that's here the thing about race, GJ. You could be the same race and be the same religion. You know what I mean? What about, except unless you can't become Jewish, though, right? Can't become Jewish, can you, Dave? It seemed like, to me, I thought Jewish was a race. It seems like they're a race.
Yeah, I think they got their own thing going on.
You can look at it ain't just you can look at a Jewish person. They have the nose and all of that. I always took it, I mean, they're a race within their own, with their own fucking religion and all of that to me. That's how it looks from the outside looking in. Yeah. Appreciate that, Tony. Appreciate that, my boy. Hell yeah. I've dated, okay, can you put L.A. Roy, what up, Vic? Kimberly Fire. This ain't what we learned how to do, Dave. You can put the comments on the screen. Yeah. Okay, Bonnie says you can become Jewish through conversion. So you can do that just like anything else. But that's why I thought it just seems to me like Jewish is a race. You can look at a Jewish person and say, hey, they're Jewish. Like fucking Jerry Seinfeld. You know what I mean? You can tell he's a Jewish man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. I don't know much about that shit. That's why we in here talking about this shit, right? That's why we in here talking about this. Let's, you found out how to do it, Dave?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do it. You know what we do?
Let's put, Bonnie Proctor said it's Judaism. What's up, Graham? It's Judaism. Okay. Caleb Anthony, what's going on? Caleb, what it do? Yeah, we do need a funny one. Long as you found out how to do it, that's cool. That's cool.
I don't know if it's going to show us on our side.
Right? Long as they can see it, that's all that matters. Put
I pinned DJ's salutes.
and see if it pop up. We're gonna see if it pop up on my screen. Cody Dooley, what's going on? If y'all just now tuning in to Mac in the Morning, Wake and Bake Wednesday, please share the page, y'all. We need y'all to share this motherfucker. Share. The stars ain't there. Tony Bruce says we are the original Hebrew. Yeah, I be hearing about this shit. I'm just gonna be honest with you, Tony. That's stuff that I don't be knowing about. That shit I don't know about. I'll never get on here and claim that I know more than somebody else. And when I talk about a lot of these subjects, it be some of the stuff I know about, some of the stuff I don't. That's why I ask y'all about it. You know what I mean? We growing together. We a family up in Mac in the Morning. And I got a name for y'all. And I need to know if y'all like it. If y'all don't, I'm going to switch it up. But I got a bunch of dedicated watchers who are on here every single day. Moose Knuckle, Candy, Graham. It's a few people, GJ, that I see on here, Dirty Red, every day. Is it fair to say, can I call y'all? Yes, Jacob got the knowledge. He does. Jacob got the knowledge. Is it fair to say, can I call y'all the Mac Pack? What you think about that, Dave? Can I call y'all the Mac Pack? Y'all fuck with me every day. Y'all on here every day, man. Can I call y'all the Mac Pack? Moose, what it do? It's Wake and Bake Wednesday. Do y'all like the Mac Pack? It's hard to tell the difference between the religion and the race because they are so dedicated to it. It's their whole identity, so it seems like they erased the Jewish. Okay, Cody, I get it. It does. But they got a look to them, though. They have a look to them. Like, you can just tell. But is it fair to say, can I call y'all the Mac Pack? Moose Knuckle said I fuck with it. Yeah, okay. Can I call y'all the Mac Pack? Y'all be in here every day, man. The people that be in here every day fucking with me. Can I call y'all the Mac Pack? If not, we're going to switch it up. I'll change it to something else. But that's what came to mind, was the Mac Pack. I was like, man, I got to call my crew something. The people that sit Mac in the Morning every day, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. What can I call them folks? I was like, the Mac Pack. If y'all don't like it, you know what I mean, put thumbs down or put a corn on the cob. If you fuck with it, give me some salutes and black hearts. The Mac Pack, that's what y'all are. If y'all come here and fuck with me every day, I'm gonna call y'all the Mac Pack. If y'all don't fuck with it, thumbs down, corn on the cob. If you fuck with it, salutes and black hearts and a flex arm like Graham just put. He put the flex. Ladies, give me a kissy face or something. Ladies, if you fuck with the Mac Pack name, give me a kissy face with the heart on it. I want a kissy face with the heart on it. Yeah, Moose Knuckles said thumbs up. Salutes and black hearts. Okay, Mac Pack. Let me know the Mac Pack. It's the Mac Pack up in this bitch. So that's the next shirt we need, the Mac Pack. And that's the next drop we need. All right. So me and Brandon was talking the other day, Dave, and my question is, should we keep doing segments and go from different topics, or should we stay on the same topic the whole show?
I think it depends on the topic and depend on the day.
And depend on maybe the interaction with the crowd? Yeah. Yeah, then we stay on it. Okay. Bonnie said, okay. Bonnie says the kissy face. Okay, appreciate that, Bonnie. Mwah, right back at you, honey. Hell yeah, they fucking with the Mac Pack. Next shirt needed, Mac Pack. That's what we gonna get. We great holler, get to talk to the graphic man. The Mac Pack is coming, and we great add that drop to the sound effect board over there. The Mac Pack. Wake and Bake Wednesday. Y'all know I'm blazing up. What y'all have for breakfast this morning? Y'all done ate breakfast yet? And who eats 3 square meals a day? Y'all done had breakfast, and do y'all eat 3 square meals a day? Dave, you eat 3 times a day. You a big boy though. You probably do eat 3, 4 times a day, don't you? Is your mic on, Dave? Don't be forgetting to cut your mic on so the people can hear you.
I eat 1 big meal, and then I try to get, I just try to stop eating by 5.
So you don't want to eat after a certain time.
Yeah, because after you stop moving, it's not good to eat because you're not really going to digest it.
Okay. At 5 o'clock, you don't want nothing else? No snacks or nothing?
Nah, I try to stop eating, like, by the time the sun start going down.
Good God. And I done heard of that. I done heard of people practicing stuff like that. I definitely done heard of the 1 time a day. Definitely. Because I don't do the 3. 3 is too much. You don't eat shit that much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just stop yourself up. Tony Bucks, the Mackin is cracking. My brother, we don't wear no square suits. We ride spinners. Snoop Soul Plane. Okay. My boy Tony Bucks, we cutting up. Moose says, I eat however I feel, plus I be high. So Moose said he don't give a fuck. So Toya, what's going on, Alcor? What it do? Shout out to everybody just now tuning in. Share the page, please. Share the page. Ain't no stars, so y'all can get on Cashapp and send me a little donation. My daddy, he eat how he want to, Moose. His doctor told him, fuck, whatever you doing, just keep on doing it. He don't exercise or nothing. You know what I'm saying? All this nigga eat is meat. You know what I mean? He barely do sides, any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, he do what he want. I guess it's different strokes for different people. The guy y'all done heard me say before, I had to cut out a lot of the sugar. I don't fuck with a lot of the sugar. I'm on a fucking 30-day no sugar right now. Like nothing, no cookie, nothing. Usually I cheat and I go have me a cookie, but right now I ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? None of that. Margaret Ingram, what's going on? Good morning. How you doing? Bonnie said, I do protein shakes for breakfast, small portion of protein and fruit at lunch. And dinner is usually low carb, high protein, and veggies. Good choice. I usually do some a smoothie, real fruit, with some sea moss in it and a banana, some avocado toast, and some oatmeal with raspberries and butter and honey. If I don't do that myself, then I run and on my way here and I get Best Bagels. I get me a bagel or do some shit like that, usually a garlic bagel or a spinach bagel. I've been on pumpernickel here lately, so I run that, you know what I mean? But I only try to eat depending on how high I am. You know what I mean? I might have to do a burger or something throughout the day or some tenders or something throughout the day. But I only try and have that one big meal, and throughout the rest of the day, it's trail mix. We might have a motherfucking what else do I do? Some chips and salsa. We might do some chips and salsa. Now when I get just that, when I'm just all the way high, I need something else. I throw some hot dogs on the hot dog roller. I ain't gonna lie. I get on the glizzies. I get on them. But I got some watermelon upstairs right now. A seeded watermelon. Definitely a seeded watermelon. Eat fruits and vegetables more. You're gonna look younger than everybody your age. That's right, Tony. That's right. I'm 48 and I feel like I look great. I feel like if I dye the silver down here and turn it back black, you don't know where I'm at in age. I feel like that. You know what I mean? I might be crazy, but that's how I feel. You know what I mean? I think I look damn good for 48, and I think that's it. That plays a big, important role in it. I ain't gonna say I don't cheat and I don't, because I eat crystals. I love crystals. I love Culver's, and I still eat Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Those are 3 fast food joints that I do still fuck with. You know what I mean? The only pizzas I fuck with now is like Blaze. I don't do the Pizza Hut or Papa John's and none of that no more. Every now and again, an artist might order Donatos or Jets or something, and they might, you want a piece? I might grab a piece or some shit like that. I mean, who don't fucking like pizza? But I try to, only stick with certain ones. Moose says, my wife makes smoothies all the time for us. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the fruit, Moose. Tony says, don't eat nothing that don't grow. You won't grow. Right. You are what you eat. I got a cantaloupe in the fridge, Moose Knuckle says. You look like you in your 30s, bro. I seen you. Man, I try and just keep myself up. And that's no exercise or nothing. I don't exercise. That's my next thing. I be telling Mama Bear all the time, I'm ready to get some muscles. I need some cut on me. I want to look like Bruce Lee. Trying to get that Bruce Lee body on me. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to be big or nothing because I want to still fit my clothes. But I want to get that cut, that no body fat, lean look, you know what I mean? That way if I take my shirt off, goddamn it, these tattoos will ripple. You feel me? That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do next. Reed Tinian, what's going on? Good morning, everybody just now tuning in to Mac in the Morning. Pun Train, what's up, family? What it do, cuzzo? Moose Knuckles said I do look like I'm in my 30s. I appreciate that, fellas, man. I really do appreciate that. I tried my best to do good. Moose says I eat steaks, tomahawks, and beef steaks 4 days a week. See, Moose, I broke down I'm only doing like a steak a month now. The most pork I get is some bacon and some pepperoni if it's on one of these pizzas, but I'm only eating pizza once every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So I hardly ever eat pork chops anymore. I will, if I go to Texas Roadhouse, I will get some pork chops or a ribeye, but I'm not there all the time. Yesterday, what I have, I did tacos from the drive-through place on Kingston Pike. I went there and got the tacos with the transmission fluid sauce and the beans and cheese and all that and the rice and all that. I did that. And today I'll probably do some shrimp scampi from Olive Garden. You feel me? Some noodles or something. If I don't do that, then I'll hit the Zoo Garden down the street, the shrimp my fun and some egg rolls. You know what I mean? But that's really all I try and do from the store. I really go to Kroger's a lot and just grab me some shit that I can fix myself. Throw a salmon in the air fryer, make me a motherfucking good salad, good ass salad with some oil and vinegar. And some shredded Parmesan, real Parmesan. I buy the good cheese. I don't buy the bullshit cheese. You're going to buy at the grocery store, shop on the outside. You know what I mean? Hit the deli, buy you some real ham, real turkey. You get the shit shaved, the good cheese and all that. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stay out the middle aisle unless you're getting your oils and shit. And use the app called Yuka. I use an app called Yuka. I scan all my barcodes. I see what's in everything. It tells me what's harmful, what's good. If it's harmful, it'll tell you what to buy in place of it. You know what I mean? So eat good, and you can spray your hygienic. You can scan your hygienic shit. You can scan your deodorant, your mouthwash, your toothpaste. It tells you all of that shit that's bad that you put in your body. And get you some sea moss, man. Cleanse yourself out. Cleanse yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Made some salmon patties the other day. You fuck with them. Hey, I ain't had no salmon patties in a long time, but I go get me a fresh piece of salmon, throw that motherfucker in the air fryer, season that motherfucker up with some Mrs. Dash moose nuts, I got some garlic and herb Miss Dash. I season it up with that. You know what I mean? I put a little oregano on it and a little bit of Parmesan, and boom. And then I cut that shit up and throw it in a salad. Spinach, tomatoes, cucumbers. What else I put in that bitch? The garlic. I use the oil, the garlic infused oil, olive oil, and then I put some crackers, and I believe that's it. Salt, pepper, and that's it. And that motherfucker beasting. Hell yeah, that motherfucker beasting. That food stamp cheese won't even melt with a lighter. Good God, Robert, it won't. Tyranny, what's up, beautiful? How you doing, love? What's going on with you? Robert, it sure don't. That's why you got to get the good cheese. You got to get that good cheese, expensive cheese. If you don't, you getting some bullshit. And one thing I do notice when I do use Yuka, if it's something bad, like when I scan the butter, sometimes I have no choice but to buy something bad it's either bad or poor. Because if you be in Kroger's or if you be in Walmart or Food City, you might say I'm in the butter section, and I scan the butter, and the butter I scan is bad. Well, it gives you alternative buys. Well, most of the time, these alternative buys ain't even in there. So that's the crazy part. And I don't know if it's just where we live. I heard Aldi's and Publix has different selections, so I need to go there and see what's going on. But, yeah, it's crazy. We technically not supposed to eat meat because we don't have shaped teeth like real meat eaters, and it's the reason why we have illnesses that causes cancer. Makes sense? That's definitely one of the reasons why I try not to eat 3 big square meals a day anymore, that breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hell no. And definitely why I don't do steaks and pork chops and shit every day like I used to, and ground beef every single day or all day long, because too much of anything is bad for you. For real, for real. If you look up your fruits, if you eat too many lemons, if you eat lemons every day, that shit'll start rotting your teeth out. You know why? Because it's got acid in it. You know what I mean? So you got too much of anything is bad for you. It's called it's called greed, right? Or yeah, greed. Hell yeah. All these too though. And before store, we used to hunt and they used to eat. Yeah, and they used to eat was meat. Yeah, fruit is the 90% water. Yep, especially watermelon. Cause shit, the way I look at it, man, I have been telling my mama like, Mama, we just need to invest in a motherfucking a cow. Cows, and if you're gonna do pork, invest in your own pig and take it to the butcher. You go buy your own cow, go buy your own pig, and take it to the butcher and have the butcher do what you do with it, and then goddamn, shit, now you know exactly what you got. You know what I'm saying? That's how you really should do your meat if you're gonna do meat. Good morning, Reese Racks. What it do, my boy? 300 visions up in this thing. Robert Atkins, it's the stuff they putting in the meat, for real, for real. Yeah, they fucking it up with all that bullshit. Don, what it do, my boy? They fucking the meat up with all the bullshit. They fucking all the food up. The fruit, man, shit, much as I love seedless fruit, that ain't the way to go. That is not the way to go. Reese says, yeah, my granddaddy used to take me to the slaughterhouse. Yeah, go get your own meat, go get your own cow, your own pig, go shit, kill your own chickens and get that shit done. So you know, if you do that, you know exactly what's in it. That's why some people still live on farms. That's why some people live in the middle of nowhere, because they don't want to be infested with this shit that's out here. You feel me? That's what's going on. I shop Sweetwater Farms. They have never done me wrong. Hell yeah, I ain't been there. I need to check them out. But I'm telling y'all definitely need to get the app called Yuka, Y-U-K-A. Especially if you older people, you need to be scanning everything you buy. You need to be scanning your shampoo. You need to be scanning your deodorant, your toothpaste. You scanning that shit and seeing what these motherfuckers is putting in. Because a lot of this shit causes cancer. A lot of this shit you might drink a drink over here that's got some bad, harmful shit in it, but it might not fuck with you until you use this fucked up deodorant over here that has something fucked up in it, and now the combination works. The combined together, it kicks in and fucks you up. You know what I'm talking about? Robert said, I've always wanted to go to the slaughterhouse, fresh meat. Yeah. Moose said, or Tony Buck says, tell someone to drink a whole bottle of vegetable oil. Every time you make meat, they try to turn it back to a vegetable. Tony said, I live on a farm. Okay. See, my granddaddy had a farm. It's still down in Friendsville. So he had cows every now and again, but he definitely had horses and shit like that. But it was vegetables and all of that good shit. Even the fruit, like, you notice now nobody has fruit no more. All our grandparents, all us old motherfuckers, my grandparents, both sets of my grandparents had fruit in their yard. You know what I'm saying? My granddaddy in Rockford, he had a plum tree, he had a walnut tree, and he had a walnut tree and not a pecan, a pear tree, and he had an apple tree. My granddaddy in Friendsville had a grapevine. He had a walnut tree, and he had, I want to say, a plum tree. And then anywhere up and down the road or in any random field, you could find raspberries and blackberries, even honeysuckles and all of that good shit. None of that shit. Look, did the fruit stop growing? What the fuck happened? That's like what they used to say, that the monkeys turned into the man. So what the fuck? The monkeys just stopped turning into people all of a sudden? So where the fuck did the fruit go to? Because it's not in the yards anymore, because it definitely used to be there. Reese says, I don't know what it's called, but it's going towards Dandridge. Okay, the slaughterhouse. The Mexicans and Africans keep all the fruit, because they smart. They know what's going on. Devon Revels, what's going on? Nathan Underwood, what it do, Nate? Yeah, Reese, you know, they still live by the land. the Africans and the Mexicans. They still live by the land. You know what I mean? Even the Indians that's around, they all still live by the land. They might, you know, of course, have their regular life, living how they live, but they still live by the rules of the land, is what I'm trying to say in the mind. And so shit, when we could go, a lot of us don't even go to fresh markets. I know I don't. I be talking this hell shit, but I don't never go to the, I go to the fresh market grocery store, but I never go to the fresh markets that my grandmama and them used to go to when we was young. I grow blackberries in my yard, making jelly with them. I bet that's fucking awesome candy. I will buy some. I love blackberries. I eat blackberries pretty much every day. I fuck with the blackberries. So if you can make, I'll buy some of that jam for real, for real. J Boog, what's going on, bro? What's going on with it? Takia Gilmore, what it do, Alcor? If y'all just now tuning in to Mac in the Morning, share the page. Share the page for me. Ain't no stars. They took my stars away because I was cutting up last week. So if you can, man, shit, send me a little donation on the Cashapp. Anything is greatly appreciated. You know what I'm talking about? Mac in the Morning, Wake and Bake Wednesday. How much time we got, Dave? Got 3 minutes left. Okay. It was a quick little hour, man. Quick little hour. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays is how we get down. We need to make a habit of supporting these farmers, markets, and getting these grocery stores shut down. I agree, Devon. Candy Ward, I will send you some. Just message me address. Okay, Candy, appreciate that. I need some. Mama says, Daddy had an apple, Aknar's hot house for meat, pecan trees, and everything else. He sure did, Mama. He sure did. I remember both my papas, they had all that shit in the yard. All that shit. We could go right outside and pick off the tree. You know what I mean? Like, that shit ain't around no more. I'm glad you chimed in and said that, Mama, because Papa Pickle, he had it, yeah. And Papa Doom, too. They had both of them motherfuckers. Fruit everywhere, all in the yard. We talk about two men who own shit. Papa Doom had ponies. Papa Pickle had horses. You know what I'm saying? Shit. They had that land to put that shit on. Fee Bomar, what's going on? Good morning to everybody. If you eat eggs instead of meat, it's better. Yep. And see where I'm at, Tony, I ain't gonna lie. I thought about being a vegetarian, but I like meat too much. I've learned that I definitely don't have to have it 3 times a day, all day, but I just don't want to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Jackson, what up, KJ? Kevin Jackson says, we as people were farmers and sharecroppers. We always grew our own. We did everything with our hands, KJ. That's what I ain't gonna say a lot of people don't know. A lot of people forgot. You know what I mean? Look, we worked on plantations and shit, nigga. We picked cotton, you know what I mean? So we built things, you know what I mean? So we did all of that. Definitely was great farmers. My granddaddy, Papa Pickle, he was a farmer. It's still there. Matter of fact, I went down there a couple months ago. I guess it was not a couple more than a couple, it was about a year ago. And I didn't realize that the farm, the barn, was so old it had just been tore down. Man, I like to cry. I called Mama. I said, Mama, where the fuck is the barn at? What happened? She said, son, ain't nobody caring for it. It gets old. I about lost my shit. You know what I mean? Because, shit, I was raised on a farm. You know what I mean? Eat fish. Definitely. Now, I do fuck fish. I try to eat fish 3-4 times a week, Tony. Definitely fish. I prefer fish more than chicken. But my problem is I'm eating catfish, though. Fried catfish. I'm going to Denton's, and I'm still going to Captain D's. That's one of my problems, too, Captain D's. Captain D's. Shawnee Gregg, good morning, Shawnee. What's going on? I'll go to Captain D's, Tony. Whatever you eat, your body absorbs. That's right, it does. Now, one thing I did see, Tony, I did see this. It was like, even for the people, even if you eat bad, try to eat something good. I guess that's like a motherfucker saying, even if if you're doing bad, you got to do something good somewhere down the line. They say the same thing about eating. You have to eat. If you're gonna be eating bad, goddamn it, you got to eat some good too. If you ain't gonna switch up your diet, at least add this good stuff to your diet. You feel me? And that's what I have heard, Tony. That is your energy source. That's why the fruits work well. And if you Google, it'll tell you what times of the day and what times of the night to eat certain fruits. I learned that. You know what I mean? I Google what time to eat watermelon and plums and shit like that, and it'll tell you what time of the day to eat this shit and how it can help you. You know what I mean? A lot of this shit works too, for real. I done tested it out, like for real. Kobe Sutton, what's going on? Shout out to everybody tuning in to Mac Pack. Give me some salutes and black hearts. We done about ran this hour up right quick, so give me some salutes and black hearts, and I need everybody to hit share right quick at the same time, man. Shout out to the Mac Pack. Shout out to Dave in the Cave. Dave in the Cave, you did good today, my boy. You did great today, my dude. You stood on business over there. Hell yeah, I'm
Matt
proud of
texted
you.
me at 2 a.m. said, man, you better be able to run the show tomorrow.
Yeah,
I said,
hell yeah. I was gonna go over there, hit the button, and come back over and sit down. And when the show was over, I was gonna go back over and stop it. It wasn't gonna be no angles or nothing.
No switch.
We're gonna make it happen, man. We're gonna stay consistent and we're gonna keep it coming. We're gonna keep it coming. I'm not the best of shape, but I'm built like a welterweight. It's cause you probably cause you eating right, Tony. That's why I gotta get, cause see, I ain't did one in about a couple years, and the last one I did, I about didn't make it over. But I used to could do these backflips, no hands, just nothing, just like Javante, just like Tank. I could do them off top of shit. I'm scared now. And that's because I'm not in shape. I feel good and everything, but I don't feel good enough to where I want to run or jump or none of that. So I do want and need and is going to start exercising. I got to just figure out the time of the day when I'm going to start doing this and make it happen. Because I told you I want to look like Bruce Lee. I want that Bruce Lee form. I need that Bruce Lee look. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. I need that Bruce Lee look. Moose says, my dad's 73 and he eat what he want, however he wants. A vet. That's how my daddy do, Moose. That's what I said. They told my daddy, the doctor told my daddy, whatever you doing, keep doing it. You know what I mean? Me, on the other hand, I caught the bad end of the stick. My daddy's mother was diabetic. So when I found out I was pre-diabetic not long ago, I've been doing everything I can to try not hit that stage. Sugar is my problem. I don't have high cholesterol or high blood pressure or none of that shit. I have a sugar issue. I'm talking about I crave that shit for real, for real. So that's what I'm working on. Beet juice is good for your heart, Shawnee. Beet juice is good for other things too, fellas. You know what I mean? Get you some beet juice and some pumpkin seeds and some sea moss. You'll see a big difference. I'm trying to tell you now. You'll see a big difference. Tony says, I don't work out. I'm just spreading knowledge to anyone watching because not many people can do 10 push-ups, let alone 60 in one set. I can still do 10 push-ups. As a matter of fact, I can do the last set I did, which was about, I will say a month ago, I did like 25. You know what I mean? I believe I can do 50. It's not an issue. I believe I can do 50, you know what I mean, straight. But I did 25 just to see. Once I get back in the groove, it won't be nothing. But exercise is definitely part of it, which I do not get enough of. Exercise is the key. Shawnee Gregg says, and beet chews, it gives energy, I swear by them. So where can we get those at, Shawnee? The beet chews. Is that like at GNC or somewhere? Or does our local grocery store have those? Use honey and watch the difference. Yep, honey definitely makes a difference. I use honey in the oatmeal, no sugar. If I got to use sugar, man, I can't help it. I do the brown sugar, but honey is the way to go. But, Shawnee, give me your answer, and then we're going to get on up out of here. We done did the hour. We done knocked it down. Like I said, salute to Dave in the Cave for handling business today. And shout out to y'all, the Mac Pack, man, for coming in here and showing love. He says Walgreens. Okay, Moose says at Walgreens. Shawnee says Walmart, $40 a bag, Super Beats by Human. Okay, appreciate that. Shawnee, appreciate that. Moose. Hell yeah. Shout out to the Mac Pack. Cameron Flowers, what it do? Shout out to everybody. Hell yeah, Shawnee. Send it to me. You can either put it on here or send it to my messenger. I definitely appreciate that. I appreciate everybody always getting on here and conversing with me. And everything we talk about, even when we converse on our posts, when even Shawnee, when we get on there and we talk about the rappers, I love when you give your input, you know what I mean? And I always believe I'm never going against what any of you say, because we all have points of views, and I definitely see things your way, just as I believe you see things my way. We just all believe in what we believe in stronger, which either way it goes, still not right and wrong. Long as we ain't out here killing people, hurting people, or fucking people up, then it's not right and wrong. You know what I'm talking about? So I love y'all, the Mac Pack. I fuck with y'all, you know what I mean? I hope to see y'all Friday, a book that needs to be purchased in a Farmer's Almanac. Okay. Check that. A book that needs to be purchased in a Farmer's Almanac. Facts. Oh, you're so welcome. Hey, we all got our own opinions, and you're 100% right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Shawnee. You know what I mean? Because it's all love, man. It's all love to all of y'all. Y'all some great people. Y'all wake up just like I do, try and get some money just like I do, take care of the family just like I do. You know what I mean? So shit, it's all, long as it ain't no disrespect this way, I ain't disrespecting y'all. You know what I mean? Don't ever take what I say to heart unless I just say it to you. You know what I mean? And call your name around and say it to you. But I be on this motherfucker cracking jokes, playing games, and having fun. You know what I mean? It's just Facebook. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, hell yeah. But appreciate that, KJ. Appreciate it. You welcome. I enjoy the show. Appreciate that, Moose Knuckle. So shout out to everybody that's just now tuning in. Salutes and black hearts to y'all. Shout out to Dave in the Cave. We're going to take us out with the Yeah Mac video. Y'all have an awesome Wednesday. Wake and Bake Wednesday. If you high, get higher. If you're making more money, make more. You know what I mean? Never take no shit from a fuck nigga. If a fuck nigga talk that shit, you buck up on his ass. You know what I mean? Tell him, settle down, little guy. You know what I mean? Today ain't the day. You know what I'm talking about? And tell Karen, get the fuck out your face. Salutes and black hearts. Love y'all to the Mac Pack. Stay good. Stay blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Wake up, goddamnit. Mac in the morning up in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Apply me or shut the fuck up in it. Mac it on Monday, I stand on business with it. Came up from trapping and Mac it on a hoe. Now I be popping shit on my morning show. Waking Bay Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief. I'm higher than life and them haters underneath. Freestyles on Fridays, they spitting 5 flows. Put up for my city, Mac in the morning show. No, I'm going crazy, breath stinking, still yawning. Roll the blunt and sparked it up and grab my phone, Mac in the morning. Tuning in to watch the real niggas talk that shit for real. That's right, I tell it like it is, I give a fuck about how you feel. I motivate, congratulate, I never hate on none of my niggas. And show you how to get it back, no beefing with them niggas. I'm the underdog that got on top. I went up like an astronaut, I do this for my people in the struggle, didn't have a life. Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it. Mackin' on Monday, I stand on business with it. Came up from trapping and Mackin' on a hoe. Now I be popping shit on my morning show. Waking Bay Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief. I'm higher than life and them haters underneath. Freestyles on Fridays, they spitting 5 flows. Put on for my city, Mac in the morning show. I'm getting to it early, talking shit like I'm Miss Pearly. Salute to all the dudes, black hearts to all my girlies. If you fake, you can't relate. I'm doing me, I'm being great. My conversations giving game and it'll take me any place. Plus I'm flyer than a bitch too. Weed stink like doo. Icy than a motherfucker, colder than an igloo. The energy is lit from 9 to 10, we be wildin' out. Just tune into the live, leave a comment and I shout you out. Apply me or shut the fuck up, I'm back up in it. Mackin' on Monday, I stand on business with it. Came up from trapping and Mackin' on a hoe. Now I be popping shit on my morning show. Waking Bay Wednesday, I'm smoking like a chief. I'm higher than life and them haters underneath. Freestyles on Fridays, they spitting 5 flows. Put on for my city, Mac in the morning show.